Okay, everybody ready?
Yep.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know which direction we're walking from? Inner
All right,
circle,
Susan,
clockwise,
open up the heartbeat.
second circle.
All right, all you crystal balls. Permission to show your love. Oh.
Permission to hug. Good job. That was great.
You got to be my partner. I'll put us down. I got a great partner.
Permission to hug. That was cool. Was that cool or what? I even got like at the end, I was like, yeah, we did it. Cool. Absolutely cool.
Permission.
You're on. You don't have to ask me. Just grab a hold.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Is that cool or what?
Yeah.
That was trippy.
That's what we're here for. Hey.
Well, that's a lifetime experience.
Ooh, man, was that great?
I feel sorry for the ones that left.
I'm telling you. They missed out.
Who's next?
My legs are like, oh.
I do this again. Beautiful. Tomorrow. What's up?
Of that altar. Because I felt her. She's so close. So close. I got a little teared up, but I just... Permission to hug.
Oh, you got it.
Awesome.
Wasn't that great?
I'd do it again tomorrow.
I'd do it again now.
Yeah.
Hey, Katie. Give a Katie hug. Is that a riot or what?
Somebody that's not hugging. I need somebody that's not hugging. Oh, we'll hug in a second. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
See your left heart. There you go. Unless you're a reverse person. Some people have it on the wrong side of their chest.
Hey, I do.
I'm a left heart. Are you? Well, I went right near to start with, so there you go. Some people have reversed organs.
Oh, thank you, sister. So he did. He went over and probably I will for what I'll get the rest of it. I know.
Oh, wait, you can hug me again. And see, you separate from Grange.
Oh, we already have.
A second to see what you were saying because I couldn't see you.
Is that cool or what?
Yeah, that was great.
That was great.
I like how everybody just got it. No one did it.
I know. It was amazing.
Hey. Was that wild or what?
That was pretty crazy. I can feel my Indian coming out.
Yeah.
Give her a squeeze. Brian, join in the cooler.
Hey, idiot.
That was powerful, man.
Wow. I didn't think I wanted to do
Okay,
this fight tonight.
while we're hugging each other, okay, listen up. Aho.
Aho!
Aho! Ho!
Okay, before we disassemble here, I'd like to gather you guys up one more time. And there was a grandfather that wants to mention a couple of words here. That's how we find the joy in our world. We tried many times.
Yeah, divine timing.
Okay, yeah, that was a very, very powerful, powerful energy. That's what we call a vortex energy, is that we're taking everything we have as humans and communicating with it. Very powerful. At this time, I'd like to introduce a grandfather that would like to share a few words with us. My good friend.
It's changed.
Oh, even the holy ones had changed names. I used to know him by, well, I won't say his name, but now I know him as David. Welcome home.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm back. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Okay.
The reason for the season. This is a moment in time. And I'm to present something very special to Golden Eagle. As representative of, well, I'll read you first a little bit from a manual. And this could be any manual. There's about 1,000 manuals and manuscripts that attest to why we're here, where we're from, where we're going, what's our purpose. And this is called it's called ET 101. However, like I said, I could be reading from any manual written thousands of years ago. But this will attest as to what Golden Eagle, on behalf of the Indian nations, the Hopis, every single Indian heritage on down through generations and eons of time, what they have suffered and come through. So you have a little more background as to what they're here for, what they were here for, what transpired this evening, and what will be coming. And this is from ET 101, and it's from the PLO, which is the Planetary Liberation Organization. So to start it off with, their main advice to all of us is encapsulated right here.
I got that.
Wanted to know the answer to everything? It's either 42 or that. So we now have an option. Okay. I have a presentation for Golden Eagle, and like I said, I'm going to be reading, for those of you into numerology, I'm going to be reading a little bit from page 37 and 47. And that's short. I go by number 37, and the reason I've done that is because Earth, in a lot of realms and understandings, is the 37th planet to join the Galactic Federation of Light. Of course, there is intergalactic federations, and there are many federations of which Golden Eagle is well aware of, and so we'll keep it simple tonight. As representative and messenger for those on high, I would like to read you a little bit about what Golden Eagle and the Hopis and almost every other Indian tribe has done on this planet. So we want to set the history straight a little bit tonight so that you'll understand it. It may be a little bit less than easy to swallow for some. However, this is the truth. This is from Mission Control. Page 37 talks about the PLO and its historic position. It'll take a few minutes to read it, but this is important. Your world views history as a record of everything important that has ever happened. Nothing could be further from the truth. History is little more than the distorted chronologizing of endless human ego posturing, whose sole purpose has been to reinforce the state of denial. Since the planet has decided that no is no longer an acceptable answer, historic times have no choice but to come to an end. Unless you are an awakened member of the Planetary Liberation Organization, this concept may be less than easy to swallow. For the benefit of those who are not yet fully awake, Mission Control offers some examples of history's inherent flaws that are leading to its timely termination. These examples may also be less than easy to swallow. going to read you the one example and then another excerpt from it. The historic period has done little but propagate lies. Even if an historic event is accurate, which it usually isn't, the event that it chooses to describe is nothing more than the act out of fundamental lie. Consequently, whatever truth the situation may have held is invariably missed. An example of this can be seen in American history's rendition of its bloody conquest of the West. Every account will tell you that the white man won his war against the heathen and savage Indians. Not only are these reports unabashedly biased, and the lie of separation that fueled the event carefully hidden, but the fact that the alleged defeated Indian nation was the true victor is never actually at all acknowledged. You read that sentence correctly. The Indians won their war with the white man. That war was a struggle for spiritual ascendancy, not a battle to determine who would subjugate the land. The Indian peoples, who are fifth-dimensional representatives, sacrificed themselves with their very blood to assure that this nation would become the spiritual giant that it was meant to be. History books are incapable of recording that fact because their function is to meticulously gather material in support of the fear-filled national egos they represent. That's all changed, by the way. Because they serve human self-deception, historic accounts totally ignore the grander and deeper movement of spirit that is always the only truth behind any fact. The Planetary Liberation Organization is here to assure that the fifth-dimensional victory the Indian nation actually won is finally demonstrated, and that the third-dimensional wounds sustained in that battle are fully healed. America will then assume its true spiritual identity and discover what manifest destiny really means, that we manifest our true destiny. Now, page 47 will explain one last thing before I present Golden Eagle and a short couple of words from someone that he's been talking to for a long time, so he'll know the words when he hears them. This is about the Rainbow Warrior. It's a definition of the Rainbow Warrior. The Rainbow Warrior is a warrior of the spirit. And every member of this mission is a Rainbow Warrior in fulfillment of Native American prophecies. Intergalactic and interdimensional forces have gathered on this planet at this time to liberate her in the name of spirit. The Indian peoples are fifth-dimensional emissaries, equipped with their own private lines to spiritual truth. Aho. Aho. As many tribes have predicted, a powerful spirit is now returning to the earth to lift her out of decay and despair into a new and glorious realm ruled by the spirit of love. Aho.
Aho.
In the Native American vision, the term rainbow expresses that this is to be a global event, not limited to tribe, nation, or race. The greater truth is that it is not even limited to this planet. All universes, plural, of light, have sent in their representatives to help cut the passageway to this incoming era of liberation and life. Aho. Aho. The rainbow that they represent is far beyond the spectrum of light that the people of this planet have ever seen, and its colors are much richer and more vibrant than the Earth's shadowy light has thus far been able to reveal. Expect a change in that as of today. The Rainbow Warriors are a living expression of the new light sent forth by Mission Control in honor of the Native Americans, their prophecies, and all their relations. The great universes of light congratulate and salute our Indian delegation on a job well done.
Yes.
The kingdom of light they foresaw is drawing even as you hear these words. Today, there is a completion. The circle has been completed. And I'm to present what I'm being told by Sananda Kumara, for those of you who know, the head of the Galactic Federation of Light. This is a declaration called the Rainbow Circle of Excellence. There are 12 colors in this rainbow.
Awesome.
Wow.
There were 7 in the last. This is the intergalactic connection that has been made tonight with the powers that be that have been praying and working with us for eons. And all of this came about because of the work of men and women like these.
Oh, it's gonna make it. There you go.
It was told a long time ago that we would bring peace back to this planet because of the love that we have for her. We are at a time now where many of us didn't have the time or the chance or the place to do this kind of work, and many of them have already gone. We know that we are being guided by a much, much higher realm than what's on this little grain of sand that we live on. We've been instructed how to call in that help for all that live on this planet. We have everything gifted to us through the cosmos, through all of the galaxies, and all of the universes. We know that. It's at our beck and call. But what we don't have here on this planet is the protection of the people. Many people had killed us for the knowledge that we have, or the lack of knowledge that they thought we had. And so we took great hits around the world to try to bring this galactic knowledge to all people. And so one thing that we are asking for during this evolutionary time is protection. Your protection for us to do this work, not only for you, but for the rest of this planet. We need help. We do not ask anything for this work, because we know where our payment is coming from. But in this 3D world we left behind, and many of us don't know how to function in it. But in order to travel upon this earth, we need some of that 3D world essence. I don't know how to attain it. My mission is a higher mission than to worry about where I'm going to get the money from. We have more important things to think about. But we also do have our physical needs in this 3D world to be able to travel to different places just like we have here. The PLO has granted us everything we need. No. We are still learning. Not about the prophecies of this planet, but of the prophecies of the universes and the galaxies. And they are instructing us their prophecies at this time. And when appropriately needed, we will share their prophecies with this world. But they say for now, very simple, we need to clean our hearts of any illusions. Any illusions about who you are, what you are, and why you are. So my grandmothers, along with Grandma Mary's grandmothers and all the rest of our grandmothers, they offer you this love here tonight. We are stepping into a new world. And that first step into the new world may be a difficult one. But we will make that first step.
Oh.
And then we'll continue to make the second step, and the third step, and the fourth step, on and on into our new future. So they asked me to say to you, you only have so many footprints that's allotted to you. Make each one of them count for the betterment of this planet. Hope!
Nice.
Oh. Brian asked us to assemble over. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, over in the.
Over at the pavilion, if we could.
Just for actually, I can make the announcement right here. Okay. First of all, everyone, thank you so much for coming. The people that came here for O.P.A.L, the people that came here for the Waterwheel Ceremony, the people that came here for the sweat lodges. We are so blessed. We are so grateful to be able to share this magical experience with all of you. I know that some people are going home tonight, some people are staying till tomorrow. But before we leave, we want to extend an offer to honor this sacred land by any type of assistance that can be made for the power and some of the expenses that have been incurred to allow this weekend to happen. So if anyone has the ability to make any kind of financial, energetic contribution to the weekend, no matter how small or large, every little bit counts, and we want Grandmother Thunder to come home without a extremely high electricity bill waiting for her. So I will get some kind of a envelope, and I'll be over here in the pavilion for the next half hour or so. I know that we have some kind of I don't know, some people brought food, some people are part of a group that's cooking, but anybody that wants to share a meal together, the pavilion, I believe, or by the campfire is a great place to do it. But if anybody has the ability to make a contribution to the weekend, it would be greatly appreciated. We love you. We thank you for being here, Grandfather Marshall, Lydia, for putting this together, and every soul. We are one family.
We are one family.
We are one heart.
We have one heart.
This is one love.
This is one love.
Let's agree to take this energy that we've gathered here tonight and share it with others.
Wild abandoned, baby. Let's go.
Let's change the world, baby. Aho.
Aho.
Thank you.
I missed hugs.
May I want hugs.
Basket by the kitchen? Yeah. Yes.
Love donation basket.
Okay, I'll grab that.
My friend, I've spent the last 15 years of my life channeling songs from spirit
to help us on our journey. If you need them, they're there, and I promise they will help keep your heart lit. Because I made them with the purest of utmost purest intentions for our rising up. And we are going to succeed. We are success. We are divine, and we are one. And the dogs are getting all excited too. I thank you, and I love you, and I thank you, and I thank you,
Namaste.
and I respect you, and I honor you, and I thank you.
I ask one last thing. As my helpers, especially Grandma Pat, she has that love in her heart to do this kind of work. My gracious friend, Susan Daniels, she's traveled with me many, many places without any compensation. And it hurts my heart that I didn't have anything to give her.
Blessings.
All I could give her is my heart.
Blessings.
And she's been there for me.
Blessings.
It's the same thing with Alamara. She brings her crystal bowls. I've seen her pack all of these crystal bowls on a plane, paid for them so that they could be in Hawaii with us.
Blessings.
And it hurt my heart.
Oh.
Because I couldn't pay or give her anything for that work.
Blessings.
They suck it up and they say, no, we'll be repaid back sometime.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So we all know that in some way.
We do.
Because everyone that I spoke about, we asked for nothing to do this work. And we'll expend everything that we have to do this work. And it's not just for us as humans. We do this work also for all the plant nations, the animal nations, the cloud nations, the mountain nations, the fire nations, air nations, all of this. But especially the water nations.
Yes.
For there are our living life force. And until the last day I walk upon this earth, I will always ask blessings for the waters, so that the children coming behind me will have fresh water to drink.
Yes.
I'll do everything I can in my power to give them that fresh water. So again, we give you our hearts to do this work.
One last question. Jackie and I, on behalf of 1TLC, would like to present you with a donation. And so is there a representative that you would like to designate to collect donations for Golden Eagle Ceremonies? Of course, you can also go online under goldeneagleceremonies.com. .org.
It's a tax-deductible
It's tax-deductible online. Cash is always good. However, online, if you need a 501c3, they are a 501c3, nonprofit. So who is collecting for you?
At the top of the drum.
Susan?
On top of the drum?
Yeah, put it on top of the drum.
Yeah, put it in the drum.
Oh, Susan.
Then put it in the bowl. Then put it in the bowl.
There we go.
It's staying out overnight.
Right here.
The bowls will be out
The
overnight.
heart crystal bowl.
Yeah,
So,
this is the center heart.
one more last thing.
there's no
One
water
more
in it.
last thing is that as we journey on this journey, the Holy Ones do create a feminine force field that we work with. For whatever reason, Vina and I are still trying to figure out why they placed her in the middle of all this with her daughter. We don't know what our future is in store for us. All we know is that we've been called to work together. So thank you.
Thank you.
So when you ask for protection for me, also ask for protection for her. And the shining light right here.
Absolutely. No more hits.
Thank you.
Just to let you know, I dropped a $20 bill in the midst of all the dancing. So if anybody finds it, please give it to
Put it in the bowl.
Put it in the bowl.
Or maybe over there in the pavilion, I don't know.
Do you want?
This is for Golden Eagle ceremonies.
Oh,
Big gold.
well, enjoy your new life. Oh!